Hello YouTube, what's going on? I'm gonna do a mid lane tier list as I've played at least what 2 weeks or a week of ranked and then 2 weeks of season 11. So get this started. If you guys want to watch me live, you can watch me at twitch.tv/Venenu _. I stream every single day at 7 a.m. Eastern. And yeah, that's about it. All right. Let's get into it. So Ogni, I would actually put an A. I think he's pretty balanced right now. I think he's a fine character. He does tablet really well. His chronospin build is okay. Yeah, he just has a lot of different options. I mean, maybe he's in B because he's a character that gets punished by thorns and everything like that. I would put him between A and B though. Yeah, Plash is probably at A. There's a lot of healing going on. A lot of healing going on. The character just absolutely pumps damage. Just can get dove really easily. But his build paths are pretty good. He's a character that doesn't rely on the powers. The power nerf to the mages don't really matter too much. And yeah. AMC is really good right now. In mid. I would put him in top. Top dog. He's pumping numbers with the Bluestone thing. Yeah, he just gets infinite pressure. He's definitely a really good character right now. Something to look out for. That is for sure. If you're a good on-her player, on-her emitter is good right now. Just gets a lot of pressure. Contests a lot of laners. Late game, obviously not so great, but he definitely does contest everyone right now. And his build path is really good to abuse the mid lane. So yeah, something to keep in mind when you're picking him. I mean, Anubis can get you pressure, but his build path has been hurt pretty hard. So I would not play him right now, especially with tanks being how tanky they are. Character is not the best. He's also not the biggest Reaver character. But if you're in lower end games, you can lock him in and run it down. Afro's F. Character is not a mid laner. Yeah. So, she doesn't really do anything. Baba Yaga got a pretty big nerf. She doesn't stack Warlocks or Book of Thoth right now. The power nerf hurt her a lot. She can't really clear anything anymore. Her early game is the worst it's ever been. She's not in the best of spots right now. So I would recommend staying away from her. Yeah. I would put Bake here, but yeah, that character is turbo broken. But for no memes, yeah, we'll leave him there. There might be some tech with Baron mid. Realistically, he's just awful. And right next to Afro. Doesn't really do anything, can't really clear the wave. He's kind of just there. And he can suck. That's pretty much it. That is basically all he can do is suck. So, yeah. Chunga. Yeah, she's also so bad. I mean, I don't think she could do one shot anymore. Yeah. Chunga's a little bit rough. She can't clear the wave. She can't one-shot anybody right now until a super late game. Just a bit of a rough character right now. That's for sure. Not someone I would recommend playing. Her build path is awful as well. Chernobog, probably still at A. The character is just stupid. If you know how to use the character, he is OP. Yeah. As much as I love Chiron, he is worse than AMC. Probably better than Chernobog in mid. Probably better than on her. Can go either way. Let's just put him here. Yeah. Chiron, definitely very strong right now. But not stronger than AMC, I would say. And yeah, Upwash will get pressure. Kronos character, I think, is maybe okay. He actually might be fine because he gets power naturally from playing the game. Don't know what his build path would be. But he is better than these two characters for sure. He's just a hyper late game character. You're not going to really do much. You also don't have any big burst damage or anything. Killing tanks is probably an issue. Depends. But he's probably not terrible. He can also get pressure, so it's not the worst character ever. You're probably not playing Cleo mid right now. I mean, honestly, maybe you are playing Cleo mid because mages are just awful. Honestly, I haven't played her, but she is probably up here with them. Just her late game spike is so good. Yeah, I mean, I would put Cleo up there actually. I haven't played her. I gotta play her. She's actually probably really good right now. She doesn't get contested by the mages at all. She loses to hunters, but she contests mages really hard right now. Character to look out for. Disco is probably better than all of these, but overall not good. Probably has a hard time clearing. Yeah, I would be really careful of playing Disco right now. I guess the power buff can be nice, but I would not play her. I mean, she's probably better than Kronos actually. Yeah, that's probably fine. Yeah, she's like there. As a Disco always is, she's kind of just there. She doesn't really do anything else. Yeah. E-set, you can go the Mirrodin build. She does need power to do anything, so I'm going to put her down here. She's probably honestly worse than these two, just because she needs power to do stuff. Yeah. She's just gonna be there. Yeah. She's just kind of there. Hachiman mid, you're not really playing. Hebo's actually probably not a terrible character right now. Maybe he's an A. He doesn't deal with tanks very well, but he's a character that can contest the hunters. But does that make him A? Probably not. Also, all the junglers right now absolutely shit on this character. So, we're just gonna leave him in B. I don't think he's gonna do anything special, right now. Is he better than Agni? Probably not, actually. No range. Can't live to junglers until hyper late game. I don't know. He can test hunters, but he doesn't really do anything else. All tanks own him right now. He's not in the best of spots, meta-wise. So, Hell is probably OP. I haven't played any of this character, but this character is probably OP. Yeah. Hell is probably broken. But I refuse to play that character. I don't want a Hell meta. She just kind of, she doesn't need power to do stuff, so power loss passive is not affecting her. Tanks being tanky doesn't really affect her too much, and she's also going to be tanky, and she's a very frustrating and hard to kill character. If there's an envenomed Xe frontliner running at her, that person should just die realistically. And she's a character that can just get away with a lot of shit, and she has infinite pressure. So, yeah, maybe not better than Posh, but yeah, that character maybe not better than Chiron, but that character is dumb, probably. Horrific doesn't really affect her either, because usually when you have a Hell team, you have Bracer or Sprint to enable her so she can live more, and also, what's it called? She has a self-cleanse as well. So she'll still be anti-healed, but she won't be slowed, so the slow doesn't really affect her too much. So, yeah. People were bringing up high mid. I haven't played any high mid. I don't know why you would play high mid. Maybe it's actually fine. I haven't tried it, so I'm not going to put him on there. He's just not really abusing anything, I don't think. There's no good mid, nah. Yeah. Hera, probably not the best right now. Yeah, probably not the best. We're just going to put him down here. I don't think she does. She doesn't really kill anyone. She's also a character that technically doesn't need defense or damage, but yeah, that character is probably just completely useless right now. Doesn't have enough damage to kill anything. She used to struggle before of clearing, so I'm sure she still struggles to clear. Ishtar. Personally, I think she's really strong right now in mid. She can test. That's just this is my one of my favorite picks. So that's the character I will always enjoy playing. She just has the right build. Has a lot of pressure. And yeah, Destol goes crazy on her. She's probably very good. Or when I've played her, she's been really good. Ishel, that character, 9 out of 10 games is completely useless, and then she has one game that she does good in. I mean, you could put her here. Realistically, I put her here. I hate this character. Unfortunately, I think she's fun to play, but she's just awful. Yeah, we're just gonna leave her down here. I think she's bad. I don't want to see her in any games right now. Janice, I've heard, is doing really well right now. So we can put Janice up here. Actually, he gets destroyed by every single hunter, pressure-wise, so probably put him... no, we'll keep him in name. I don't think he's terrible. I don't think he is terrible, but he gets owned by pressure picks, so he would get absolutely cooked. Jingwei, I think, is always just a neutral pick. She's probably fine right now, but that character is so boring. But she'll just be placed on the list. She's fine. Kukulkan, I'm gonna guess, is an S. I'm just gonna put him up there. Just mid, Kellerman. Yeah, Kukulkan goes crazy. For sure. And can deal with tanks really well. So, yeah. He's there. His build path is really good. He does a good job of living a lot of ganks and stuff like that. He's very safe at clearing. And he's a good secure character. Maman. See, the thing about it is Maman mid is so good because he gets sands, but man, she do just kind of get cooked. But this character doesn't have to deal with the OP tanks. She just kills the OP tanks late game, so it's irrelevant to her. We'll just leave her there. She's so OP. If you're in the right game and you know how to play with Mon, you will do everything. Marty is completely broken. Literally just a better amusing cob. In every way, almost. Besides some things, but this character is completely broken right now. Yeah. Now that I'm kind of looking at this list, I kind of want to put the mages down a little bit. And honestly, I think I want to put Cleo up here. The character's so safe and unpunishable. And Chernobog's probably here realistically, and Janice is probably here. Chernobog's probably better. Janice is here. Probably better than Plosh because he's safer. Yeah, that looks good to me. Alright. Merlin, very slow character. But he does pump late game. We'll put Merlin there. Probably better than Janice. Maybe we'll put him bottom of the list. He's actually probably worse than Janice. It's a late game. His late game is really good, obviously. When Merlin's in the late game, he goes up to S, but when he's in the early game, he goes very far down. So, yeah, we'll just leave him there. Not one of the best characters right now. MILF is I don't know. She's so much survivability, that's the thing with her. She's a very frustrating character to deal with. To tanks and stuff like that. We'll leave her here. She's definitely better than Merlin right now. Her build path is really good. Yeah, Merlin needs frontline, but Merlin needs time. That's the biggest problem. Merlin needs a lot of time. So, that's usually his weak point. Let's see. Who else are we on? Nox, just an awful mid lane character, literally. I mean, maybe like here, if we're organizing the F tier, which we're not. All this stuff is going to be in order, though. We're going to left to right order. And what's good and what's bad. Nuwa. This character is fucking cheeks now. That power nerf actually hurts her early game so much. Can kill tanks, I guess. Okay, I can't. Okay. But outside that, I don't think she really does anything. So, yeah, she's kind of just there. Yeah. I'm not going to put Olo up there. Pele. Pele's a weird character because she probably is good in mid right now, but she gets owned by the hunters, and she's also all into the tanks. I mean, realistically, if I'm playing competitive, I'm probably wanting to play an assassin over mage right now. I'll put her here. She's probably pretty good right now. Trans buff is probably pretty good. You go trans soul eater and have double flatbed right there, and you just absolutely cook. You could go Leo in the soul eater, probably cook the combat attack, or combat healing. Probably just absolutely makes that character crazy. Yeah. Oh fuck. Neath. Is probably C, maybe B, bottom of B probably, just because she's just kind of there. Oh, yeah, I forgot Hades, but Hades is not a mid laner. But, yeah, don't play that character mid. Yeah, Neath is probably just middle of the pack. Maybe she's in C, but she's probably fine. But she also gets cooked by the divers. Never mind, she's awful. I'm just thinking about all the people that can dive her. She's better than these guys, but yeah, she be getting dove, and she not having a good time. She has no answers for the divers right now. Purse, okay. This character is, bro, this character is an S tier with that fucking new invisible skin that's going around. The new invisible skin, she's, you know, S tier in the new invisible skin. That makes no sound effects or anything, and none of her abilities have or like have any effects at all. But in reality, I mean, she's a character, to be fair, she's a character that doesn't need power to pump. Her base damage is really high. Unfortunately, every single one of her buttons clip a wall. She has no over the wall damage. Honestly, I mean, none of the tanks are actually going beads anymore. Maybe she's actually not terrible. She actually probably isn't that bad right now, because none of the tanks are going beads anymore. She's all locked down. It actually might not be terrible. Yeah, she does not have any AoE, but she does, maybe this character is actually sneak OP, because she doesn't need power. The power nerf wouldn't have affected her, as it affected a lot of the other mages, similar to Janice, where Janice isn't a power character, he's just a late game character. Honestly, this character might be really good. I think this is going to be my sneaky character, but low key, she might be A. But I'm gonna put her top of B because I think she's better than Agni right now. Because she can deal with thorns and divers way better than Agni can right now. Yeah, I'm gonna play some games of her. I think she actually might be low key really good right now. Especially with that invisible skin, she's S tier for sure. But yeah, we'll keep her here. She actually might be really good. I actually haven't even thought of her. Kind of forgot she was in the game. I'll be honest. Yeah. Post. Post Post is kind of affected by the power nerfs, but his build path is completely different than everybody else's every single time he's meta. I have seen people messing around with Bumba's stuff. Is it good? Probably not. Does give you percent pen. I messed around with it a little bit on my Zeus build. It helps you clear early. You just don't have CDR, but CDR is not really needed technically. Bumba's Spear also helps you start doing objectives, which is really nice. And it gives you your percent pen that you are missing. I gotta start using Bumba's more and see if I can cook with it. I don't know. Am I playing this character just to burn objectives right now? Would I do that if I was playing competitive tomorrow? Am I playing this character to burn objectives? And that's my only goal. Because I'm not killing tanks. If anything, I'm just juicing up their thorns, right? And I'm completely, yeah, this character's ass. We're not, honestly, top of F. That character's fucking ass. Maybe because he can build Bumbas and do objectives easier. And he's probably better than these guys. Okay. Don't pick that character. Actually, don't play this character. If you play any competent tank, you are cooked. Don't play that character. You are not gonna have a good time. I don't recommend. Don't recommend. Raw, that character, S tier. I don't know. People have been going to stupid XE more now. It's not even. It doesn't even matter with the anti-heal. He just kind of gets pressure. He's similar to Kukulkan. Is he S tier though? There's a lot of counters to him. But he is just such a good pressure character. He's the only character. He farms better than everyone on this list right now. And he can just ignore a lot. He just struggles sometimes to kill tanks. If tanks get out of control, he's completely useless. If he's versus a bad comp, he's completely useless. I'm gonna keep him up here because he does get a lot of pressure. So, yeah. Raijin, every single time I play this character, he seems pretty good. Has started to feel a lot worse with some of the new builds coming out from the tanks. But he's the only character that can get active and get going really early on. He also is not really a power character. Also, I found some new tech on him, the lifesteal build, and I was actually cooking people. That was the best build that has felt. So, maybe some tech there. Maybe equal with Raw. Yeah. This S tier is kind of looking juicy. No cap. I'm kind of liking this list so far. This is probably one of my best lists so far. I swear, Rav mid. I don't know if you guys remember the Pagon Rav mid, and I think Dardes may have played Rav mid. I don't remember, or maybe I played it. I don't even remember. There might be something there. I'm not gonna put him on the list. He's good, literally into every single one of those mages up there. I don't know how Rob's damage is right now. I've seen a lot more people playing him, which I think is correct. But, you know, I don't know how good that character is right now, personally. So, yeah. Not really sure. We're just gonna leave him there. For now. Probably a good counter pick. He might be sneak OP. He's good into all of these characters up here. So, he might be sneak OP. As a counterpick to them, specifically. Scylla. I haven't played any Scylla. This character is very power reliant though. Very safe counter. She's a counter pick. She's a really good counter pick to have. I'd put her there. Dude, I think Purse might be A. I don't know. I got a funny feeling. I kind of want to put her in A. Low key. Because I think she's so much better than these. She's probably B plus and these guys are all B. That's what I'll say. This goes from B plus up here, then B, then B minus. Yeah, that's what we'll do. That's what we're gonna go with. Yeah. And now we're on to set. I played one set game and I got horrific thorns. One shot. Late game. I keep also getting crit. I don't think this character's really playable right now. Because the crit builds, you just get fucking cooked. But maybe he's playable. He gets owned by Hebo, so we're gonna put him under Hebo. Where'd I put him? I did not put him. I know people are talking about him. I don't really know how he is. I don't know why you would pick him personally. He's probably similar to Agni because he's just kind of there. Yeah. Rama is so OP in Hunter or mid. Honestly, this character is tragic. How OP this character is, right now in both ADC and mid. So, yeah, he'll be going there. I feel like I'm missing Uller. Is Uller not on this list? Oh, there he is. Okay. Soul is fucking ass cheeks. That character is so power reliant. If I'm gonna put him on the list, Shoto, I'm putting him at B. Let's just put him at B. I haven't played him, so I don't know, but yeah, Soul does nothing. She's kind of just there. Susana is a good counter pick. It's very similar to Ravana. Here, actually, here's what I'm gonna do. Because I think it's important to have. How do I make a new Adoro below? All right. And we're gonna name this counterpicks. I actually think this is important, so people understand kind of what I'm going with here. You can't. Oh my. Hello. There we go. So counter picks, Kama will go on here. There's no order for these. These are just, you're picking counters. Honestly, I'll put Erlang because it's a good counter as a set if people start playing set. Nem has potential. I feel like I just completely skipped a row. Susana's a counter pick. Ravana's a counter pick. And I think that's it. Yeah. All right. Suki is a counter pick. Suki's a counter pick / similar to Cleo, but yeah. We'll go like that. All right. All right. Mori. I think this character's fucked now, personally. You can kind of turn it to someone. I'm a Mori enjoyer, but those Raven wards, dude, if you're running at somebody and you literally, what you should do is if you're facing anybody that has invis, that being Loki, Mori, whatever other character has invis in the game, Yorm, anything of invis, you leave base around firefights. This is where she's strongest. You hear the fucking invis queue, you just send the Raven ward out. You catch her on the Raven ward and you look for a mid fight. Or you just look for the fight. Because now you know where she is. And it reveals her. I think this character is almost near unplayable. Because she's a character that you don't want to get picked. She always has that random pop-off chance. Maybe she's fine. I don't know. Maybe I put her in counter pick. She's probably honestly in counter pick than putting her on this board. Yeah. That's actually probably better. I think she's a better counter pick than she is just good. Um, yeah, we'll just leave it there. Thoth, I think Thoth's pretty strong right now. He kinda does not do good into the tanks right now that are running at him. Probably better than Merlin. He's naturally good into the hunters, but he does get kind of ran at. So it's kind of unlucky. And he feels very bad when you're getting ran at by proper tanks. Let's just put him in B. I don't know. I mean, he's like fine, but like, I'm thinking at a top end when I'm facing against fucking good tank players, I'm literally useless. I'm hitting people for 100. Like, why am I even there? Like, why am I even participating in the game? Is this mids? Yeah. Like, I'm hitting these tanks that are running at me for 110. If I'm on the front foot, I'm OP. If I'm not, I'm useless. So, yeah. All right, Tiamat. I haven't played any of this character. I haven't seen any of this character. I've seen one person play this character. But she does not deal with tanks very well until hyper late game. You can go the tablet build on her. I hate the tablet build. I really hate it. I think it's so bad. We'll just put her down here. She's probably... Nah, she's better than Kronos. We'll put her in B. Yeah, we'll put her B. I think she's fine there. Yeah. Uller. I've seen people do good with Uller. I've seen more people do bad with Uller and do nothing with Uller than I have seen Uller do something. He's still Uller. I think if people start going the fail not DB build with Uller, he's probably gonna be better naturally. Who am I playing him over though? Play him over these guys, maybe. Yeah. He's probably better than these guys. Maybe not better than Thoth. I don't know. You get outranged. Uller kind of... this Thoth-Uller matchup is kind of weird. It's Uller favorite, but... yeah, maybe he's up there. I don't know. Ah, dude, I really hate this purse. I kind of want to move her up. High key, I'm moving her up. She's going in A. This is my sneaky, could be really bad or could be good. It depends if I have to play her. But I feel like she's OP. For some reason, I got a funny feeling that she is sneak broken right now. She just doesn't seem right in B. She just doesn't seem right. Vulcan right now. I've seen a lot of Vulcans. Character's weird. He's really frustrating to deal with, but he kind of gets tanked on sometimes. Sometimes he just gets tanked on and dove on, and but he does feel pretty good right now. He's probably worse than Merlin. Consistency-wise, he's probably worse than Merlin, but base, he's probably better than Merlin. Because consistency-wise, he's worse than Merlin. I will put him under Merlin. But he's a good secure mage, so he's not terrible. Yu Huang. I don't know. I played one Yu Huang game. I was kind of pumping, I won't lie, but my ult did 3 damage, so... he does deal with tanks actually pretty decently. He does get pressure as well. Are you going the conduit build on him? Are you going the sands build on him? He's top of B. Is he top of B? Yeah, he's top of B. No. Is he top of B? Yeah, he's top of B. His ult does no damage. Better than Set, maybe? Set can pop off. Yeah, he's there. Zeus? Dude. Zeus right now is literally at 0 or 100. So maybe that makes him pretty top of A. He gets cooked by all of these characters. We'll put Zeus here. He's probably really good right now. That character is crazy. The amount of pressure this character gets is insane. His late game is insane. He doesn't really have a problem with tanks too much. Killing them. He does die to them. But yeah. Scotty Midgood. She's kind of just a counter pick to some assassins and Uller. So I'm not gonna put her up there. Because she's very niche and not really a character that I think even deserves a spot up there. Zhang, dude, stop playing Zhang, man. You're in a crit meta with Zhang. Just stop playing this character. I don't want to see it, man. Let's reorganize this. This character at least gets pressure. I mean, Zhang gets pressure too. This is probably fine. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's the list. All right. Why SOF? Because she is power reliant to do what she does. And none of her items are good right now. And she can't kill tanks. And she gets ran at. No Gilga. I want to put Gilga up there, but that's just... it's not the play. Yeah. I think I'm happy with this. This is probably one of the best lists I've done. Oleron? No, that guy's not a mid laner. He's a mid laner when mannequins and mega pressure is a thing, but that's not yeah. Sleeping on team map, maybe. Just don't know why you would pick her over 90% of the other mages right now. Yeah. Alright. Alright. That sums up the tier list video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys have any questions, feel free to comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And go follow me on twitch.tv/Venenu_. I appreciate it a ton. And yeah, love you guys. Thanks for being here. Much love. Much love. Ring that bell. The bell icon. That's a thing. Like, come in my house. Okay. Yeah. And yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.